Hi, I'm Kara, and this is the Hamilton Beach 2-pound bread maker. From whole grain to French to gluten-free, this bread maker makes it easy for you to create delicious homemade bread without preservatives or trans fats. Operating it is simple. Just add the ingredients, select your baking cycle, and press start. There are 12 cycles, including dough to make rolls or pizza, cake, jam, and a variety of breads. You can choose from 3 crust settings, light, medium, or dark, and the large digital display makes it easy to view and select the cycle, crust, and load size. You can choose between 2 loaf sizes, 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. There's also a delay timer. Just add the ingredients and begin the baking process later. This way you have hot, fresh bread waiting for you when you wake up in the morning. Perfect for entertaining, too. The non-stick bread pan and 2 kneading paddles are dishwasher safe, and the bread maker comes with recipes to make homemade bread easier than you ever thought possible. The Hamilton Beach 2-pound bread maker. Now that's good thinking.
The Zojirushi Home Bakery Supreme Bread Maker fills your house with the warmth and aroma of freshly baked bread. This bread maker makes a traditional shape 2-pound loaf, along with cake, pizza dough, sourdough starter, jam, or even your own custom creation. To begin, remove the non-stick baking pan from inside the machine and attach the dual kneading blades securely to the rotating shaft. 2 blades ensure thorough mixing and kneading of ingredients for improved baking results. To make bread, pour liquid ingredients such as water or milk into the baking pan, then the flour. Next, add the sugar, dry milk, salt, and butter. To add the yeast, make a small depression in the flour and pour the pre-measured amount into it. Insert the baking pan into the bread maker and use the easy-to-read LCD control panel to make your course selection. The homemade course has 3 programmable memory settings, which allow you to set the knead, rise, and bake times. Select your desired level of crust darkness using the Crust control button. An optional 13-hour delay timer lets you prepare bread at night and wake up to it freshly baked in the morning. Then press Start to begin. The viewing window allows you to watch the process while it's kneading, rising, and baking. Basic bread is ready in about 3 hours and 45 minutes, while the quick course completes in just a little over 2 hours. Cleanup is a breeze. The removable non-stick baking pan and kneading blades can be washed gently with dish detergent and warm water. And for storing, the recessed handles on the side of the bread maker make it easy to carry. Accessories include a full-color recipe booklet, instructional DVD, measuring cup, and spoon. The technology used in the Zojirushi Home Bakery Supreme Bread Maker may be new, but the anticipation of eating freshly baked bread never gets old. Zojirushi, inspirations from everyday life.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Convection Bread Maker. It makes up to a 2-pound loaf. It's really great for consumers who want to make fresh homemade bread but are kind of afraid of the whole process of doing it. We make it really easy for you. First and foremost, you have 3 bread sizes. So you can make a 1 pound, 1.5 pound, or 2-pound loaf. You have the option of making light, medium, or dark crusts. And because I mentioned it's convection, it actually circulates the air around the bread, which makes for a better finished crust. It has 16 programmable options. And I want to call out a couple of them. First and foremost are our exclusive options, which are low carb and gluten-free, because a lot of people are following a gluten-free diet. And you also have everything from white bread to wheat bread to rapid French or Italian, and also even artisan doughs. You have the mix it in option when you want to add extra ingredients like cheese or tomatoes or who knows, nuts if you're going to make a nut bread. The lid is removable if you wish, and also the bread pan comes out just by pulling up. And in here we have our paddle, which is also removable, and you'll have the option during the process of removing that so that your bread doesn't have a hole in the bottom when it's finished. So let's start making some bread. Today we're going to make beer bread, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really easy to do. So first let's start with our ingredients. This is our water. Put that in the bottom. Next is the beer, and we just put it right in, bottom also. Next is the salt, sugar, and then the flour. I'm going to do this by using a scoop because I don't want to make a mess. So just put that in. The one thing I want to mention is that it's important to put the ingredients in the way our IB states it, because it's important to get a really perfect finished bread when you're done. And the last ingredient is the yeast. We're going to add that to the top. We're going to close the lid, and now we're going to program it. It's really simple. First, we're going to do our loaf size. We just press the button here, and we're going to go to 1.5. And today, we're going to pick our crust size. I'm going to do medium, so you just move the button once, and it goes to medium. And then we're going to do menu. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a white. So we're just going to move this until it gets to number 1. So there you go, 1. And then all we do is hit the start button. And it's going to start making bread. Look at this beautiful beer bread. It'll go great with any type of grilled meat, especially sausages and mustard. And it was so easy to do. You really don't have to be a chef in the kitchen to make beautiful homemade bread every day with the Cuisinart Convection bread maker.
Nothing beats the delicious taste of homemade bread, and with the Tower digital bread maker, you get perfect results every time. All the mixing, proving and baking takes place in this easy to control unit, and all without the preservatives that you'd normally find in store-bought loaves. There's something for everyone. With 17 automatic programs, including a gluten-free option, simply add your ingredients, select a program, and let the machine do all the hard work for you. All the programs are accessible from touch controls and the LCD display. Every detail is catered for with the Tower digital bread maker. You can bake loaves in 3 different sizes. There's 500 grams, 750 grams, and 1 kilogram. And if you're fussy about your crusts, that's no problem. With the adjustable crust control, you can choose light, medium, or dark. The automatic dispenser built into the bread maker adds fruits, nuts, and dry ingredients at just the right time in the cooking process. So have fun experimenting with wholemeal, seeded granary, buns, rolls, and much more. Also included is a measuring cup and spoon helping you to accurately measure and pour your ingredients directly into the tin. And the useful glass window provides a great view of your loaf baking to perfection. There's a 15-hour delay function, so you can time your loaf to be ready exactly when you want it to be. But just in case you can't get to your loaf straight away, the 60-minute keep warm function will keep your loaf nice and warm for that little while longer. Tower has over 100 years experience of quality and design, and that's why this bread maker has the fantastic 3-year guarantee. So if you want to make your own delicious homemade bread, the Tower gluten-free digital bread maker is for you.
A great loaf has a crisp crust, is evenly and well risen, has a nice dome top, an open texture, and has doubled in size. Baking the loaf on too low a setting results in a pale, open texture. Too high a setting will mean the crust is too tough. Adding too much yeast means that the loaf rises too early and then sinks. Adding too little water might mean that the ingredients aren't mixed properly, creating an uneven, dense texture. Too much water might result in a texture that's too open and airy. Flour absorption rates vary. Use a high protein content flour and add the miller's recommended amount of water.
The Zojirushi Home Bakery Mini Bread Maker is a compact, easy-to-use bread maker, perfect for individuals and small families. It makes 1-pound loaves of basic bread, French bread, cookie or pasta dough, cake, and even jam. The removable nonstick coated baking pan holds all of the ingredients you need for fresh bread. And the kneading blade secures into the baking pan on a rotating shaft. To make bread, pour liquid ingredients such as water or milk into the baking pan, then the flour. Next, add the sugar, dry milk, salt, and butter. To add the yeast, make a small depression in the flour and pour the pre-measured amount into it. Place the pan in the machine and close the lid. The easy-to-read LCD control panel lets you choose from multiple course settings. And 2 crust control options, regular or light. An optional 13-hour delay timer can be set to bake overnight, so fresh and fragrant bread awaits you in the morning. After making your selections, simply press the Start button. The viewing window allows you to watch the process while it's kneading, rising, and baking. Basic bread will be ready in 3 hours and 40 minutes, and the quick course will complete in 2 hours. Cleanup is a breeze. The detachable lid and removable baking pan and kneading blade can all be cleaned with dish detergent and warm water. And the convenient power cord holder and sturdy handle make it easy to move and store. Accessories include a full-color recipe booklet, instructional DVD, measuring cup, and spoon. The Zojirushi Home Bakery Mini Bread Maker is a slim, practical bread maker that's perfect for any kitchen. Zojirushi, inspirations from everyday life. The Home Bakery Maestro Bread Maker is Zojirushi's newest innovation, packed with health-conscious features every home baker will love. This bread maker is compact, leaving a small footprint on any kitchen counter, and comes in a modern white finish. It's designed to make a 1-pound loaf, perfect for smaller families. The Maestro features a wide selection of 15 course settings, which alter the kneading, rising, and baking functions based on the type of bread to be made. The 10 bread settings include traditional courses like white and whole wheat, as well as new healthy settings for multigrain, gluten-free, salt-free, sugar-free, and vegan breads. Along with the bread course settings, the Maestro comes with special courses for bread and pizza dough, pasta dough, cake, and jam. And a superb homemade setting that allows you to store up to 3 custom programs, which control the knead, rise, and bake times. The Maestro helps you make your own creations, just like you would by hand. A new feature distinctive to the home bakery Maestro is the Auto Add Dispenser, which automatically adds ingredients such as dried fruit, nuts, and seeds during the knead cycle. No need to wait for an alert tone to add extra ingredients to the dough manually. The Home Bakery Maestro uses a removable, non-stick coated baking pan, which holds the ingredients. The single kneading blade, which is secured into the baking pan on a rotating shaft, thoroughly mixes the ingredients for a superior dough. This pan, along with all surfaces that come into contact with food, are BPA-free. The easy-to-read LCD control panel and convenient key code make it simple to choose the course setting, as well as select the crust color and set the optional 13-hour delay timer. It also has double heaters built into the bottom of the Breadmaker. This type of heating system rapidly heats the interior of the baking pan to facilitate oven spring for bread with a light and airy crumb and a soft, thin crust. In true Zojirushi tradition, cleaning is a breeze as the baking pan, kneading blade, and auto add dispenser pieces are all removable and hand washable. The sturdy handle makes it easy to move and store. Accessories include a full-color recipe booklet with 50 delicious recipes, liquid measuring cup, and a measuring spoon. We know you'll love the Zojirushi Home Bakery Maestro Breadmaker as much as we do. Zojirushi, inspirations from everyday life.